So recently I got me the Nikon mirrorless Z50. That's the lowest camera that you can get in the mirrorless family. I didn't want to spend over $1,000 for a mirrorless when it was gonna be my second camera. I usually shoot with the Nikon Z50. It's great for sports and action, but I wanted something that I can walk around, you know, put it on your neck, get the hand strap or something. It doesn't feel like the traditional DSLR heavy camera. See, as you can see, I got small hands. You can see this camera fits perfectly on my hand. First I was a little hesitant, but again, I wanted to use it as a second camera. So I just pulled the trigger on this little guy. I got it with the 16 to 50 millimeter kit lens. I didn't want to pay that much money. Again, this was gonna be my second camera, and everybody's talking about the mirrorless. To me, it felt like it was too small, but once I got a hold of this little guy, I love the way it feels. You can put it in your little pouch, little bag. I usually carry it in a little sling bag, especially if I do street photography. I can just pull it out, be discreet about it, click, click, put it away, and just walk away. I like that part. But I encountered one problem that I didn't know how to solve it. One of my favorite things so far on this camera is the silent mode. This is how it sounds without the silent mode. Right? It's kind of loud. If you're shooting events, it can be distracting, and especially if you're shooting a wedding, you don't want the bride to turn around and look at you like, wow, what are you doing? No, it's supposed to be their moment. Anyways, I'm gonna change it to silent photography on. Now listen to the difference, right? On the D500, the app does not work as well as it does with the Z50. So it's cool, like, you know, if you have somebody shy in front of the camera, you can just hold your phone on one hand, which I'm using the iPhone SE, set the camera on silent mode, and start shooting from your phone. This is what they're gonna hear. Right? It's a big difference. You can't really tell that you're taking a photo of somebody. Again, it works if somebody's very shy. If I'm doing portraits, or if I need one light to take on the field, I usually take my Godox AD200. But I decided to purchase this. The TT600 is a great companion to the AD200 that I've been using. Once you set up the TT600 by Godox, you can see on the back right here, it tells you that it's been connected, or it's connected to the trigger, or it's connected to the Godox system. This flash is gonna stay on the whole time. It's a little bit annoying, but all you gotta do is put a little black gaffer tape. Anyhow, I was so happy that this was gonna be the perfect companion to the AD200. Then I put the little trigger on my camera, right? I figure once this one is connected and this one is on, all you gotta do is hit the shutter release button and boom, you got a photo, right? So I spent, I'm not even kidding, but I spent over an hour trying to figure out why I was not able to shoot. I was going crazy. I was looking on YouTube, Google, Nikon, Godox. I was looking everywhere and I cannot find the answer. I'm only sharing this because it took me over an hour and a half to figure it out on my own. Remember how I talked that my favorite thing on this camera is the silent mode? Once you have the silent mode on, you're not gonna be able to use this. See that? Nothing. So it was driving me crazy. I didn't know what to do. Then I went into the shooting menu and I was like, there's gotta be something in there. I don't see it. I just don't see it. I try to match it to my D500, nothing. So how you fix the problem is silent photography mode on. Okay. You turn it off. Once you turn it off, what happens? Boom. Back in business, right? Anyways, I just wanted to share that because I spent literally about 90 minutes trying to figure out what the issue was, because I've never shot with a mirrorless camera. And on my D500, you can put it on silent mode and it doesn't affect the trigger receiver relationship. So anyways, that was my experience with the Nikon Z50, the TNX1 trigger, and the TT600 flash from Godox. By the way, it didn't matter if I was using my AD200 or the TT600 flash, the issue was still the same. Just remember, if you're gonna shoot with a trigger and receiver, make sure that the camera mode for photos on your Z50 is off. Can't wait to take this camera to games, to events, concerts once things open up again, but for now I'm having fun with it. I will recommend it. If you're new to the mirrorless world and you don't want to spend 1,500, 2 grand, 2,500 for a body, I will recommend it. I'm a big fan of crop sensor cameras because it gives you the extra push. I actually opened a YouTube channel just to share this with everybody because I couldn't find it anywhere. Hopefully it helped you. And if you got yourself a Nikon Z50, if you have any pointers for me, go ahead and let me know. And I can't wait to take this little guy on the road more often. See you guys.